Hello everyone, this is my Minecraft tutorial for beginners. I know not a lot of people have made really simplistic tutorials, so I plan to be one of the first to do so. So if you're new to Minecraft, which I assume you are if you're watching this video, you're going to want to click single player, and now you're going to have several options. You probably won't have anything here, this is just one world that I've been playing on. So you're going to want to click create new world. Now you can name your world whatever you like. This doesn't affect it at all. Oh, I must have caps lock on. Alright, and then your seed generator is every world has a specific, set of letters and numbers that are kind of like its code, so the game knows to specifically put you in that world, because what Minecraft does is it puts you in a randomly generated world every time. So if you want to play in a specific world, you're going to want to enter a seed, but I'm not going to do that now, so we're just going to create a new world. So now it's randomly building an entire world. Here's a tip as well. If you press F11, it'll make the game full screen, and then, I don't know, I think it runs faster, but I could be mistaken. Alright, well, I think it's ready. Okay. Alright. Okay, we are in the game. It's going to be a little laggy at first because the game's just loaded up. Also, this computer I'm using is not very good. Um, well, okay. First of all, the controls. Obviously, it says E to open your inventory, but we're going to worry about that later. First, to look around, you're going to use your mouse to just, up is up, down is down, etc. And that's going to let you look around the world. Your movement is with your W, A, S, and D keys. So W is forward, A is backwards, D is strafe right, and A is strafe left. So, and then another control is the spacebar, which allows you to jump to get one block high. Alright, now one of the first things you're going to want to do in Minecraft is locate a tree, because this is your only source of survival right here. Without a tree, you can pretty much do nothing. So we're going to want to harvest this wood, and the only way to do that is by punching it down and breaking the block, so put it in a collectible form. So how we're going to do that is punching it, and that is by holding down the left mouse button. You have to hold it down, because if you just click, nothing's going to happen. You're just punching a tree for no reason. Alright, so then you just walk over the block and you pick it up. See how it went into my hand right there. And now we're just going to chop down the rest of the tree. Alright. Now, the trees you may be chopping down probably aren't going to be as big as this one. This is a pretty big tree. Usually I would recommend getting all the wood, but if you can't reach it like this tree, well, that's fine. Okay, just keep knocking down the wood. Alright, I think that'll be enough. Don't think pick that up. Okay. Alright, that'll be enough for now. Now, a good idea. Oh, wow, a dungeon. Wow. Okay, well, we're going to get into that later. So press E, and then this will open up your inventory. You'll get an achievement, taking inventory. Alright, well, this is your character. I don't have a skin on it currently, but you can make your own. I'm sure I might make a tutorial for that, but there's definitely videos on YouTube that you can find. Well, as you can see, I'm holding the wood because it's in my first inventory slot of my hotbar. What you're going to do with that wood is pick it up using the left mouse button, just click, and then left click again in your crafting inventory, and you'll get these wooden planks. Now just it converts them into that, breaks it down. So just keep clicking until you fill up your mouse with wooden planks, put them back in there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make a crafting table. So by doing that, we're going to put one in each of the... What? Whatever. Okay, we're going to put one of those in each of the crafting blocks, and that's going to give us the crafting table. Now pick that up with the left mouse button again and plop it down in the first inventory bar. Oh, by the way, I guess I didn't say that. You right click if you want to place one block at a time. See, so I'll just do. Okay. Alright, now with the crafting table, we're going to go back into the world, and we're going to go, it doesn't really matter where. You place down your crafting table, put the sapling. Now, trees, when you chop them down, usually the foliage or the leaves will decay, and then they'll drop saplings. And saplings, you can go anywhere where there's enough space and dirt block with, and then you just right click. There you go. And you place down the sapling. It has to be on the top of a block, and now eventually that'll grow. I don't know if it will because it doesn't have enough room with that tree there, but we'll see. So now with this crafting table, it allows you to have a 3x3 crafting box, which is definitely bigger than your inventory one, which is 2x2. So with this, you can make things like sticks. So put one on top of the other, and you get sticks. Doesn't really matter where you do it. You can do it over here, you can do it up here, and you'll make sticks. So pick up the sticks with the left click, and then you just place them like that. And what we're making now is tools, and most tools in Minecraft are made just exactly how they look. This is a wooden pickaxe. So we're going to take the wooden pickaxe, and then we're going to make a shovel. And, you know, go figure, it looks just like a shovel. So we have those now, wooden shovel and a wooden pick. And now you have to place them in your hotbar, otherwise you won't be able to hold them in the real world. So our first task is going to be to find some stone. Now you probably won't have stone just randomly out there like this, so I'm going to go, like, let's say you spawn somewhere like here. So we're going to dig down a little bit by holding down the left click, and your shovels destroy dirt most quickly, so I would recommend using that. And then once you find this stone, you're just going to hold left click with your pickaxe, and then you'll get cobblestone. Pickaxes are the only things that can harvest stone, so make sure you're using that. I'd recommend getting 9 to begin with. I have 10, but it's fine. Oh, let's get 12. Make sure to get 12. Okay, 12 is good. Now head back to your crafting bench. Oh, by the way, you need to go to options and make sure you're on peaceful, just for the tutorial. You won't always play on peaceful, but that's just so no monsters will spawn and attack you. So now you're going to go to your crafting bench, and you're going to take your cobblestone and right-click in all of the squares except the middle one. And that's going to give you a furnace. So with this furnace, you are able to place it down, and now you can cook things. So here is your fuel. This is what you're cooking, and this is what will be, what it will be after you cook it. So place all your wooden planks in there, and then put a piece of wood up there. And see, it's cooking. It's using some of the wooden planks to cook this piece of wood. And this is the progress bar. So once that's done, you'll be granted with charcoal. And now with charcoal, you can make torches. So, oh, I'm gonna need some more wood. My bad. Didn't mean to drop that. So, chop down a tree, hold the left mouse button, and you break down the wood. Whoops. Hold it down until it's completely broken, of course. Alright. Sorry for the lag. Alright, that's broken down. Jeez, what is that lag for? The F button also increases or decreases your, it actually always decreases it, but once it gets to tiny, which is the lowest setting, and you press it again, it goes to far, and that's how far you can look. I would recommend, if your computer isn't very good, playing on tiny, which is where you can hardly see very far at all, but it runs much faster. So go back to your crafting bench and convert these into wooden planks. I'm only going to make 8 because I want to save this to make more charcoal. Then make some more sticks. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make torches. So put a stick there and then a piece of charcoal on top. And grant you torches. And torches are very, very important because that's the only way of creating light, of course. Actually, I think I'll use this as my my first shelter. Okay, so we'll just clear a little area out. This will be perfect. Nice and roomy. Okay. So you're going to want to place a torch there by right-clicking. Oh, whoops, I accidentally placed two. You can just punch it with the left click rather, and retrieve it back. So now that it's placed there, we got some light. We can see what's going on. We'll head back up to the surface. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is really good. If you spawn and find something like this, coal, it's the same thing as charcoal, except, I mean, this is kind of more rare. Not very rare. You can find it a lot underground, and but I'm saying that charcoal is definitely an easier to obtain resource. But otherwise, they function exactly the same. There's no difference except in the name. So we'll mine that using holding down the left mouse button, of course. Alright, now that we have that, we can make a lot more torches. Oh, how do you get out of here? Okay. Spacebar jump, of course, there's some more up there, I'll get that later. Alright. So now what we're gonna do is what can we do? Well, let's make doors. And with doors, whoopsie, my bad. Okay, with doors, you right click in all the squares except the left row, or I guess you can do it without putting it in the right row. I mean, it kind of looks like a door. Grants you a wooden door. Alright. And so with this wooden door, I think I'm gonna do this. Alright, dig out a little area for me. Okay, and I'm gonna alter this terrain a little bit and make it more optimal for me putting a door in. Alright, so and you place blocks down, of course, by pressing the right mouse button, just like we did the furnace and the crafting bench. Whoops, and if you misplace one, just destroy it. You don't need to use a shovel, but it's definitely faster. Whoops. I think it's because it's lagging while I'm placing two. So you destroy, make sure you have enough room. Going up there. I did not mean that again. What the heck? Alright, now take your door out and make sure that it's on the block that you want the door to be and you're facing outside. You don't want to place it inside because then it'll be on the wrong side. So be on the outside of your shelter and right click on the block where your door is going to be. And now you have your door. Well, right now we're going to go and get back our our workbench and our furnace, and the only way you can get a furnace back is by breaking it with a pick because it's made out of stone. So you punch that down, get your furnace back right here, and then workbenches can be retrieved with anything. You can even use your fist. Block that. Okay. And then you go to your door, and you can either right or left click. Doesn't matter. Both opens the door. Make sure you go in and shut the door behind you. Alright, and now this is your shelter. You can place down your furnace and your crafting table. And that's how you basically survive. So I hope that you join me again in the next tutorial, and if this gets, a good review, then I'll probably make more. A little more professionally too. I know this wasn't, very good, but hopefully it was simplistic.